to Literocity. As I mentioned, one of our middle school students has already found her literary voice and published a book. Let's meet her.
I used to write little fan fiction stories on a website, and I set a goal about a year ago to write a real book, and it all happened, and we're here today.
She came to me at the beginning of the year with this idea that she was working on this book. She had started it already back when she was in 6th grade. So this is something that, again, that intrinsic motivation to do on her own. And so I just helped her in whatever way possible to become a better writer. That's what I try to do for all my students.
So proud of you, darling. I get hungry just to get you.
Well, it has been an experience both for her and myself. This was something that she started years ago, where she was writing into a website called Wattpad, and she was doing her own little stories and getting a lot of likes. That I feel that it also had inspired her to actually go and launch this into a book.
There's so much excitement, and the atmosphere is amazing, and I'm very excited that people are enjoying this and moved by this. I have a lot of teachers that have been so supportive, always like, wow, this is so cool. The most that supported me the most is Miss Lashinsky over there. Her classes are very helpful, and I feel like writing the book, you can see how it progresses.
So what makes Natalia special and really stand out as a writer is she has this great set of skills, but she also has this intrinsic motivation to do better and to push herself to improve more. She'll come for extra help even if she doesn't really need it. She'll come for that extra set of practice. She'll come after school. She stayed after school during her free time just to get that extra practice.
She at home is very balanced, where she prioritizes everything and has everything in time. She comes home and she has homework. She wants to make sure she's done the homework. Then she'll jump into the project of the book and wants to make sure that she has it. Natalia's always been humbled, and even through this, she's still remained humble. And that's important. We don't want anything to overtake the realization of what it should be and how we need to impact others.
I think it's made her a even better person to show her real artistic abilities of her writing skills, because I've known her since 4th grade, and I know she's been able to progress her writing even higher.
I have people coming up to me and they're like, this is so awesome, I'm glad you're doing this. And I can see by how people, what people are telling me, that they're going to be the next author in the school.
It's inspiring. Maybe one day I could publish a book just like her.
Having a friend of yours who's published a book, might help others want to go out and publish their work, whether it's drawing or show up their moves, and she's given others the inspiration to do that.
Congratulations. Thank you. You are I just like to talk about things that everyone can relate to. So I took something that a lot of people talk about and can say, oh yeah, I dealt through that, I know how that feels, and tell people you're not alone. There's always someone there for you. Yay! So About My Imagination takes a look into the life of a high schooler. Her name is Brooklyn, and she is socially affected by the death of her loved ones. And she has a little getaway place, everyone has one, where she goes for peace. And she starts to notice some magical and unnatural events and meets the peculiar, who are the talking animals, who help her build courage to step out and push her out of her comfort zone.
We are so proud of our students here in Pinellas County and are very excited to start a fun summer of reading and standards-based activities as we begin our Summer Bridge program. Over the summer, we will be visiting some of our middle schools to show you all the great activities going on in our Summer Bridge program. Plus, we will also take a visit on the book bus. When we come back, we'll talk about financial literacy as Literocity continues.